So, beloveds, so much to share with you. I like to start with the miraculous. Um, something, something happened, as it does every day if we're present and aware that it's happening. But on the actual day of my book launch in London, um, Robert Holden took me to St. Paul's Cathedral. He knows I like churches, and he's just a sweetheart like that. So he he said, "Come and meet me at St. Paul's Cathedral." Now, for some reason, I kept going back to St. James's Church. I don't know why. Twice I did that when that's not where I was supposed to be, but I did that 2 times. So I'll have to investigate that later. But I went to St. Paul's, and there was a particular painting that is hung in St. Paul's forever, and it wasn't there that day. It'd been taken down for a little, renovation work. And he was very disappointed. And this lady walked up and said, "Well, would you like to go into St. Michael's Chapel instead?" And so we said, "Sure." And we all went into St. Michael's Chapel. And St. Michael's Chapel is the area in St. Paul's where the Queen, she would come for important events, and the place where she would sit was right there, and where she would kneel and pray. And I went over to that space, and the woman, her name was Diane, she said, "It's fine if you sit there." And I sat there and just burst into tears, just immediately burst into tears. And then I kneeled down on the kneeler where she had prayed so many times before, of course, and spent some time there. And then we went to some other parts of the church, and I sat where she sat after her husband died. And it was just a very interesting day of following in the Queen's footsteps. So this is why I say this is miraculous. For people who watched the live stream, there was one universal comment that came back. And people said, "You looked like a queen speaking to your court. You looked so elegant. You looked so royal. You just looked like a queen." I can show you in email after email that was the comment that people made. So my heart just, grew 1,000 times, because I thought, what the heck? Queen Elizabeth came to the book launch. And I just thought that was the sweetest thing. But the power of energy, divine energy, when you feel it, when you experience it, it is undeniable. It will bring you to your knees. And when you have the opportunity to go anywhere where thousands, millions of people have prayed, allow yourself the gift of being in that space and going into stillness in those moments, because there's something in there for you. And it's that collective divine energy of prayer. It changes things, it moves things, and is very, very powerful. So I just wanted to share that with you. It was just a lovely experience for me.